Good morning, friends. It is Friday. Happy Summerween. It is actually around 9 o'clock in the morning, and I have been up doing things. I was going to tell you guys about my reading plans. We actually have currently no furniture in our living room. We were cleaning the carpets so that hopefully we could get some of the allergens and things of that nature out of it, and smells for sure because we have pets. That's what we've been doing last night, and we're going to have to put all the furniture back in today. It is going to be a bit of a busy day, but I have some audiobooks and I wanted to tell you guys my reading plans. First off, we got donuts because the house is a mess and why not? And also, I don't know if you guys have seen these sleeves for Summerween, but they are so adorable, and they have pockets on the front, and then it has this sewn area for like an ink pen or something. These are super cute. These are by Happy Go Lovely Sleeves on Instagram, so go check these out if you haven't already. I'm not sure if they still have the Summerween ones up, but they still have a lot of really cute ones on there, even if they don't. So far, I still have some buddy reads going right now. I have The House Across the Lake, and I am 227 pages, and I think that we're reading to 280, so I want to get caught up with this. It should be fairly quick. I have, 60 pages? Yeah, something like that. And then I am still reading The Ninth Rain by Jen Williams. This book is still really good. There's a new perspective that I just read about, and I'm very curious to see what that's about because we really don't have any kind of information about the characters. It's just kind of blind, and I'm interested. I'm almost caught up. I'm on page 47, and we were reading to 70, so I'd like to catch up with that so that we can set a new goal for this one. And then in Gideon, I was going to try to finish the third act yesterday, but I ended up not having as much time as I had thought. I ended up reading to 223. It ends on 288. I want to try to get caught up in this one as well since it's just this much. Then I will be caught up with my buddy reads. I picked up The Keeper of the Lost Cities this last week. After putting down Nettle and Bone, I needed something to break up how that book made me feel. I wanted something more lighthearted and kind of fun. I picked this up, and I have already read 143 pages of this. I'm reading it physically. I don't have an audio or anything like that, just whenever I can sit down and take a minute. But this is so good so far. I have absolutely loved it. The beginning of it is very fast. That's one thing that I wasn't exactly keen on because it's like bam, 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 everything happens. And it makes it difficult to connect to the characters as much as I would like to, but I'm still really loving the story, and we'll probably put this to the side just for this weekend because I wanted to focus on my Summerween reads, but I will be picking this back up. And then, of course, I haven't read any more of this, but I am still reading it. I picked up What Moves the Dead. Check out these illustrations. It's like Tim Burton meets Bunnicula, and I really, really dig the front cover. It's very Halloweenish. Technically, I believe this could count toward my Halloween-colored cover, but it's What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. So far, I am absolutely loving this book. I am 50-something pages, I think 57 pages into it, and it is super short. It's only 150 pages, and I've been reading this every chance I get because it is so good. It's funny, and it's creepy, and it's setting such a good vibe. I feel like this could count towards Summerween, even though it wasn't my plan. I probably will count it because it does really fall into the category of being a creepy read. I will be reading more of this today whenever I get the opportunity to sit and read physically because I don't have an audiobook for this, but I really love it. And then I was trying to decide which book I was going to start. My best friend and I were talking about starting this today and reading some. I'm not really sure how long it is. It's actually not even 300 pages. It looks thicker than what it really is. It's deceptive. So I do have the audio for this one, and I have the audio for this one. I may pick up either one of these, but I want to annotate this one, so I may hold off until I finish this. That way I can physically read this, and then I can listen to the audio and physically read this one so that I can annotate it, because that's something that I really want to do. As far as today goes, I will try to catch up with these if I am able to, read a little bit of this one, and then of course read this in my downtime. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. I'm going to eat a donut now. Hey guys, I thought I would check in. We are going to return the shampooer now and grab some lunch and I guess run a couple errands. We're gonna go see a movie at 2. We're gonna see the Minion movie. And then in the after the movie, I guess, we'll be just putting furniture back into the house and then trying to chill as much as possible with whatever time we have left. I brought with me the What Moves the Dead and 10 by Gretchen McNeil. I also have my bookmarks that have little ghosts on them. These are from Emily Cromwell Designs on Instagram, so if you like these, definitely go give her shop a look because she has super cute bookmarks and stickers and all kinds of stuff. I have not done any reading yet because we were trying to finish up with the shampooer this morning, and I also was trying to make a post on Instagram, but this afternoon I'm really hoping to get some pages knocked out. I'll catch up with you guys later. Hey guys, we're back and we have finished majority of our errands. We're going to the movies here in about like 45 minutes or so. So we're going to just chill out for a little bit. We're not going to bring any furniture back in. I'm actually sitting in a camping chair. We're not going to bring any furniture in until we get back from the movies because that's going to be a lot of work, and we're just trying to hang out for a little bit. I am about to be picking up What Moves the Dead. I did read a few pages of 10, and there's not really anything to say about it just yet. They're just on a boat going to the island. There's not a whole lot there. But I am about to sit here and read some more before we head out for the movies, and I will talk to you guys maybe after we get back from the movies, whenever I have more to update on. Hello, we are back from the movies, and we saw the Minion movie. It was super cute. I think I mentioned that earlier, but it was super cute. I had a really good time. Now we have to try to get some furniture back in to the room so that we have a place to sit other than camping chairs. And then we are going to... No camping chairs. We need the couch. That would be nice. And we're going to just chill for the rest of the evening and try to avoid most responsibilities for the rest of the day, because we will have... The boys will be back tomorrow evening, and then all of the children will be here at that point. So we really just want to have an evening to relax, but we need to get some furniture back in the room before we can do that. I did read some more on What Moves the Dead, and I had read, I think I've already said I read a few pages on 10. Other than that, I haven't had an opportunity to read much, but I will be reading more here in a little bit. I will say that What Moves the Dead is getting creepier, and I'm really digging the creepy vibes. So anyway, I've got to walk my dog, and that light just went out. How creepy. Anyway, I will get back with you guys after I've read some more. Hello there. We have finished, well, we're finished for now, putting furniture back into our living room, and I've actually got a couch to sit on again. I'm going to sit here and play some Stardew Valley, and I have an audiobook for 10. I'm going to listen to that, and then I'll probably take a break from Stardew in a little while and read some more of What Moves the Dead, because I'm really enjoying that book, and I'm already, I think, 70 pages into it, and it's only 150, so I feel like I can finish that tonight if I sit down in a little while and just take it seriously. I've had a lot of interruptions here lately, so maybe I can actually focus on it and knock it out. I'm really excited. It is really, really good, and I'm excited to tell you guys more about it, but I want to wait until I get a little deeper into it because it's just now starting to get a little spooky, and I want to really get into the meat of the story. But anyway, I'm going to drink some coffee. This is one of my favorite cups that my dad got me. It's Scooby-Doo. But I have a pumpkin spice latte, and I'm going to drink this because I'm so tired, and I'm going to just hang out. I will check back in with you guys when I have read some more and let you know what's going on. This is a very basic setup right now, but I have a little TV with Stardew, and we're going to put regular TV on that TV, and he's going to play racing on that TV. It's a bit excessive, but it's what we have to do in order for there to be...
When everybody needs a screen, you gotta have more than one screen.
Yeah, whenever you have so many people in the house, you kind of need more than one screen. Well, I guess maybe you don't need, but it is helpful. Anyway, back to this. Hello there. It's been a little while. I took a brief 20-minute nap, I'd say. Fell asleep playing Stardew Valley again, which apparently I'm really good at doing. But I have read 40 pages in 10, and I have to say I'm really liking it. It is cliche, so if you like horror movies, then you will probably like this because it is a very typical trope type of story. So you have like these teenagers who are all supposed to meet on this island. They're going to a party, which I didn't know that to start with, but they're all invited to this like super secluded party that's on this island, and there's a ferry that's like one way for the weekend until the end of the weekend when they're going to get picked back up, and the whole premise is just that it's supposed to be these teenagers partying. The main character and her best friend are going. The main character doesn't want to go, but her best friend apparently knows these people and is super excited that she got an invite because it's the popular kids. And like just within the first chapter, they arrive at the island and realize that not everybody's going to make it there. So there are a lot of typical tropes. So there's just 10 of them that have made it to the island, and not everybody is actually there. And I guess we're going to go from here, and I'm just kind of waiting for the killing to start because I know that that's coming. Right now we're just, even in like the first 50 pages, we're just getting to know the characters and who they are and where they're from, and apparently there's like a brutal murder that has taken place at a local high school, and these kids are all basically sneaking out to go to this party even though there was this brutal murder. Bad idea. Hello. Bad plan. I guess that's just me. I am really enjoying this though. My best friend is reading this at the same time as me, so we're having like a live conversation back and forth about our thoughts and feelings on the story and what's transpiring. Honestly, it's a really good time if you like those tropes. If you like horror tropes, slasher movie tropes, you might want to look into this because it is a lot of fun and I'm very much enjoying it. But I'll let you guys know as I get further into it. It's only 294 pages. I am probably going to try to read 100 pages of this tonight because I feel like that's doable. It just flies by. The writing is very, I don't want to say basic because it is well written, but it's just one of those that's just simple to fall into the story and just go along with it. And I'm really enjoying that about it. I'm taking a little bit of a break from reading. I was starting to get distracted. We were watching Friends and I got distracted by an episode. I do want to pick up What Moves the Dead here in a little bit and read some more of it, but I don't know. I'm probably going to try to read a little bit more of 10, maybe to like page 60 or something like that before I stop, because I'm just really into the story and I'm enjoying it. My best friend had said that she was going to read to page 54, but I think there's a possibility that we might try to read more tonight, and I'm hoping so because it's a lot of fun. It is currently almost 10:30 and I'm wanting to try to stay up a little bit later. Usually I'm asleep by now, but I did drink coffee and I've considered a second coffee because I'm not ready to go to bed yet and I'm not ready to be tired. I guess we'll see how that plays out, but I'll check back in with you guys later. Good morning, friends. It is fairly early, I think, what, 8:30? And we are headed to the bakery to get some breakfast. We're going to grab some stuff and then we have to hit the road in a little while to go pick up our kids. So I'm gonna do a little bit of reading this morning before we get going too much today. I haven't read anything just yet, but I haven't been up that long. I did happen to pick this up this morning. It's not something that I necessarily am avid about trying to finish. I've already read it twice, actually. It's one of my favorite romances, and I was thinking about just reading a little of it for fun. I might be doing that just this morning, but just because it's kind of like a comfort read. But other than that, I will catch back up with you guys once we have confections and I've read some. We are back, and I have a banana blueberry muffin. I've never had anything like that before. Well, not mixed like bananas and blueberries, but it looks really pretty. And my coffee. We also got some breakfast burritos, and I am excited to eat this. Hello, me again. We are on our way to pick up the boys. We stopped at the bakery again because the daughter wanted to get something. And we have still an hour left on the road, I think, roundabout. I'm going to try to read something. I don't know what yet. I brought everything that I'm reading right now. I guess I'll pick something and try to read a few pages. I might try to catch up on The House Across the Lake because we were going to try to finish that. And I mean, it also works for Summerween. It has Halloween colors on the cover, and it's spooky. It's Riley Sager. But I will definitely pick something up and read a little bit. I haven't read anything yet this morning. I got distracted before we left playing Stardew Valley, which seems to be a common occurrence. But I'm gonna read something. I'll catch up later. Good morning, friends. It is actually Monday. I didn't film yesterday at all. I actually got hit in the head really hard yesterday morning, and my head was hurting really bad all day yesterday, and I ended up not really reading or not doing much of anything because I didn't feel the best. There's a lawnmower running up on the hill, so I'm sorry if you can hear that, but I have been trying to decide if I was going to extend this vlog because Summerween goes until Thursday, and I was thinking about just extending this vlog until Thursday and then posting it up on Friday since it's Summerween. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I haven't decided yet. But on Saturday we were with family a lot, so I never checked back in with you guys. I did end up reading quite a bit of The House Across the Lake. I'm nearly finished with that. I think that book is going to be probably on the fence for a lot of people. I think that you really have to like horror movie tropes to enjoy the ending of the book, which I do, and I absolutely love it. But I feel like not everybody is going to. It might not be for everyone, but I think that it's really good. Personally, I really enjoyed it, and I liked it better than Survive the Night. So if you didn't like Survive the Night, then you might actually enjoy this one better. Today, my plan is to read the Seance Tea Party. I have already done some reading in the dark. I didn't vlog that, but I might do some more. It's kind of difficult to vlog reading in the dark whenever it's dark. So I have a book light, and I did read some with my book light in the dark, more out of necessity than for the reading prompt, so I'll probably do it again at some point. And I'm gonna try to find a fall themed snack to make. I've got to go get groceries, I think this afternoon or tomorrow morning, so I can pick up some pumpkin and do something with that. I've got to find a recipe for something, maybe like pumpkin bread. That sounds good. Pumpkin bread, or like pumpkin muffins. That really sounds good too. I'll find something. I'll find a recipe for something, and I'll let you guys know. But I'm gonna do a lot of reading today. Yesterday was a very chill, quiet day, surprisingly. And I just took it easy. So today I'm going to try to do a lot of reading and catching up on where I wish that I already was. I am already almost 100 pages into What Moves the Dead, so maybe I can knock that book out today, start the Seance Tea Party, and since it's a graphic novel, there's a very good possibility I could read that all in one day. And then I was 100 pages into 10, and I was really enjoying that book. It had me a little jumpy. It does feel like a mystery, but also kind of spooky. It's got very creepy vibes. It's very tropey. I'm not sure if I've talked about it much. I can't remember if I did a clip over it, but it's very tropey. It's got a lot of horror movie tropes. You know, the secluded island, nobody else is gonna make it. It's too stormy to do anything. Oh no, satellite's been knocked out. We don't have signal on our cell phones. That sort of thing. And I'm intrigued to see where this story is going. I will update you guys on that one if I read any more of that one today, but I'd really like to finish What Moves the Dead and the Seance Tea Party and then just go from there. But I will check back in with you guys in a little while after I've done some reading. It's pretty early right now, so hopefully while my house is quiet I can get some quality reading in. We'll see. It never lasts long. I always get up thinking that I'm gonna have so much time to enjoy in the morning, and then inevitably somebody else wakes up and my reading goes out the window. So we'll see what happens. I'll check back in later. So we've decided to make pumpkin muffins. Pumpkin muffins, that's right. We have flour so far and we had to clean up a mess, and now we are going to continue. You're going to put that in?
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue. Alright, is it open now?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Okay, and look, we have all the flour mixed. Lily's whisking eggs. Simon is ready to put pumpkin in. Are we ready? Yeah. Alright. Alright, pumpkin is being incorporated. Dry mix, wet mix. They're going to go together and make pumpkin muffins. Our muffin pan is ready. What are you cooking?
Hot dog for the boy.
Hot dogs. So hot dogs and pumpkin muffins. That's a whole meal right there. That's all you need.
Dinner after a day that got out of work.
That's all you need. Pumpkin muffins and hot dogs. Say cheese. Aw. Alright, everything is fully mixed. We have an ice cream scoop and we are about to make muffins. Oh, he's starting. Way to go, dude. You got it. You're a natural. Good job.
There you go.
Look at my precious.
Eat it. It's okay. Taste it. Yeah, this stuff smells so good. It smells amazing. Does it taste good? It must, because you're still eating it.
I want to try. Give me.
Does it taste good? Are you the taste tester?
Yum.
Are you excited to eat them? All right. Yum. All right, we got to put it in the pan so we can cook it now. No, don't eat it out of the spoon. All right, you ready? Sit down so you don't fall. I'm going to put them in the oven, okay? Look, you can help. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. There we go. All right, you ready? Look, this is really hot. Don't touch it, okay? Are they cooking? Are they cooking? Do you see them in there?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are they doing? Muffins?
Oh, so these people are like 18.
Oh, you're making muffins?
Yeah.
All right, timer's going off, and I cannot express to you guys how amazing these smell cooking. Don't touch, okay? It's really hot, okay? Back up. Back up. Ooh, they look so good. All right, let's take them out and see if they're done. They are done, and they look incredible, and they smell even better, and I cannot wait to eat one. I'm so excited. Now we have to make another batch because we had so much leftover batter, and Simon picked orange, so we're going to use the orange ones. These are pink. Now for the moment of truth. Also, Summerween shirt because it's Summerween. That is so moist, and it tastes so amazing. I absolutely love that. I'll try to leave the recipe down below for you guys, so that if you're interested that you can check it out. It's on a website, so maybe I'll be able to link that and you guys can go check that out. But that is an incredible pumpkin muffin, and it's going to pair so nicely with my pumpkin spice and a little bit of chocolate latte that I'm going to drink because it's been a long day and I'm going to fall asleep if I don't have some coffee. Do you like it?
I like it.
Is it good?
Oh,
Oh, too? Do you like it? Are they delicious? That's what I like to hear.
Mama, Dada is, Mama is, you have one.
There's plenty, bud.
He's telling you to have one too.
Oh, me have one?
He wants you to have one too.
I'll take this one. This one looks good. This one for me?
Mama.
Oh, give Mama one?
Look, I have one.
Mama,
A second one because I already finished my first and I want another one. So you like it?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Super moist, right?
Why you put me on the spot?
Because I'm asking your opinion.
Yes, dear. It's super moist. It's delicious. It's delicious.
I think they're fantastic.
Like I said, not a pumpkin person. It's really good.
Are you gonna have another one? Don't eat all of them. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and they're all gonna be gone.
I'm gonna have no idea why.
Uh-oh, it's a jinx. Jinxie! Do you like it, Lily?
Yes.
You guys did a great job making them. Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday. I don't remember the days anymore. Yesterday, my vehicle crapped out. The alternator went out. So we had to change that, and it didn't leave a whole lot of time left in the day for me to do much reading. We were able to do the pumpkin muffins, which was a lot of fun, and I did finish reading Seance Tea Party, and I have to say that book was so precious. I honestly was thinking it was going to be just like a light, fluffy, cute story, but it was so much more than that. It was cute and it was light and fluffy, but it also had moments of being more deep and profound, because it is about growing up and being scared of growing up and being afraid of change in your life and not understanding what's coming or how to handle it. And it was just so well done, and it broke my heart, but in the best way. It was so sweet, and I honestly was sad, but in a happy way. It's really hard to explain. The ending of it is just really, really sweet. I highly recommend reading that if you enjoy reading middle grade graphic novels. That one was probably one of my favorites. The illustrations are absolutely beautiful, and the characters are just so well done. It was just a really sweet story, and it is completely based in fall. The whole entire story was all fall and Halloween. The main character's birthday is the day before Halloween, so she's celebrating her birthday, and she is all about everything to do with Halloween and autumn and anything to do with all of that. So the whole entire story was just based around all of those themes, and it was just one of the cutest stories that I've read. So I highly recommend that. Check that out if it sounds interesting to you. And I am going to extend the vlog. Today is day 5, I think. Day 4 or day 5 of Summerween. And I'm going to continue with the vlog today and tomorrow, and then I'll post it up on Thursday because I want to have more time. I really want to finish 10, and I would like to read The Haunting of Hill House. That way I actually finish my TBR that I set for myself this week. That means that and then if I can finish What Moves the Dead also, that would be awesome. But since it wasn't on my TBR, it's not a very high priority. but I am going to try to finish it before I finish this vlog. So today I'm going to try to focus on 10 and then start The Haunting of Hill House. I'm trying to annotate both of those, so I'm going to have time to actually listen to them while I have time to actually write in my book or highlight or anything like that. So I'm going to try to make time for that while I'm doing some laundry and housework. Other than that, I will keep you guys updated and I'll catch up with you later. Hey guys, I think we're finally finished with laundry. Well, hopefully we can just chill for a little while because we've been working on laundry legitimately all morning. It is almost 4 o'clock and all we've done all day is laundry. We just got really behind. We've had car trouble and we did the floors over the weekend and our laundry just kind of fell behind, so it is almost finished finally. Let me show you my reading plans. Okay, so I have finally sat down. I have The Haunting of Hill House. I'm ready to start this and do some annotations. I'm really excited to read this. I know I've told you guys I've already read it, but I'm just excited to read it again. I have 10. I am on chapter 11. I'm going to try to make some good progress on that. And then of course I have What Moves the Dead here, which that cover still, I just love it so much. And I have, of course, Stardew Valley, which is not in my near vicinity. I have this really neat app that is a color by number my friend told me about, and it is super cute. Just like there are so many options, so many pictures, and there are like so many different categories you can choose from, and it's just fun to like zone out, turn on an audiobook is my plan, and just pick a picture and like color by number. Especially when I don't want to pull all my coloring stuff out right now. It's just nice because you can just kind of mellow out and not really think about what you're doing. But anyway, that's what I'm planning on doing. I'll probably play a little Stardew while I'm listening to an audiobook. I'm definitely going to pick a picture and color it and read one of these two books for now because I've got audio for both. I will catch up with you guys whenever I have made progress. Hello, it is now after 8 o'clock and I have done some more excuse me, some more reading. I have listened to 10. I got to the page 100 and my friend and I have decided that we're going to continue on to page 186, so I'm continuing on with that. And it's a little slow, to be honest. Like, I kind of was expecting clowns in a cornfield, or clown in a cornfield. That was the vibe I was hoping for whenever I was thinking slasher, but this is more like murder mystery pacing, which is fine. I like that, but also the characters are all very cliche. The story is very cliche. If you decide to read this book, be sure you go into it with the expectation that this is a lot like a slow-paced mystery and, well, murder mystery, and like you don't know who's behind it and you're just trying to figure that out. That's all this really is. You don't have any slasher moments where it's like, oh my gosh, here comes a killer. Those types of vibes. That's what I was really hoping for because they're trapped on this island. They have no way of contacting anyone. They have no way of like doing anything, going anywhere, because they're finding out that like everything, they're cut off from everything. Which, obviously, because of, you know, the horror tropes. But it's just a bit disappointing to me because that's not what I was expecting. I was really wanting slasher vibes because that's what I had heard about this story. I mean, on the front of the cover it says 10 teens, 3 days, 1 killer. And I mean, I guess that's my fault for assuming. But still, that's what I was thinking. So I'm going to try to get to page 186 right now, which is like chapter 26 or 27, and then I'm going to start The Haunting of Hill House and see how much I can read of it. I just found out a second ago whenever I was looking at it that it's not even 200 pages long, so I'm going to try to read as much of that as I can tonight. I would like to stay up late tonight and read for as long as I can, and I think I can manage that. So if I can, then I will knock that book out tonight, hopefully, once I get caught up in 10. And after that, all I have left is What Moves the Dead, which I haven't had a chance to physically read, so I might sit down and try to read some of that if I have time tonight. I'm not going to push myself. We'll just see. That might be something that I can pick up tomorrow. Brandon went to the store with Oliver. They are picking up lasagna and garlic bread and some steamed veggies. And I'm so excited. That was what I was craving all afternoon. All I have wanted to eat lately is Italian food, and so that's what we're having for dinner tonight, because I have put off grocery shopping. We've been so busy with things going on with vehicles and just housework that we've put off groceries. So now we are going to hastily throw together dinner at 8 o'clock at night, which is not ideal. We should have figured this out way earlier in the day, but nonetheless, I'm super excited. So they'll be home soon with that. I have a cup of coffee that I'm going to finish, and then I'm going to get back to these books because I'm really enjoying them, and the color by number on my tablet. I'll catch up with you guys later. Dinner time! Good morning, spooky friends. It is Wednesday, and this will be the last day of the vlog. Tomorrow is technically the last day of Summerween, but I didn't really want to end it tomorrow because I want to start another reading vlog on Friday, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up today, get it all put together, and hopefully edit it in time to have it up tomorrow morning. But today is the 6th day of Summerween, and then tomorrow will be the last day. I read quite a bit of 10 last night. I'm gonna wrap that one up today. Honestly, I can tell you that I'm not impressed. It does become more slashery. There's definitely, you know, a killer on the loose, people dying, what have you. It's more slashery, but it's still got that underlying murder mystery theme. And honestly, I'm just not vibing with the characters. My problem with the story is that the characters just seem so flat. There's nothing to them, and they don't have conversations that feel very real. They feel so contrived. And the story itself is okay, like, it's keeping me reading, and I am interested and want to finish it. But my problem with the story, or with the characters, like, the main character half the time is focused on the dude that she's in love with. And I'm like, hey, hello, people are dying. You guys are on an island where people are dying, but hey, I guess, you know, the person that you didn't take to prom is more important than all the dead people. But I guess that's just me. I like the book, but I don't like the characters, I guess you could say. I think that the story is good. Like, I'm invested in what's happening and like who is the killer and what's going on. But I just overall think that this story is just really weak. But I'm going to finish that today. I am on my way. It is actually like 7 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for a little bit. I'm going to go get groceries this morning, and I'm thinking about reading a little of Haunting of Hill House and then picking up night books because I'm just wanting some middle grade. Just something a bit more lighthearted and, I guess, fun. I do really want to read some of the Haunting of Hill House first, though, because I really wanted to read that this week, and I haven't started it yet. So I'm going to start that one and listen to it while I go get a coffee, because I've had coffee at home for the last like week and a half, and I just want to treat yourself morning. I'll check back in with you guys after I have done some reading and obtained my coffee.
Past stone lions guarding, and into a courtyard where a fountain plays and the queen waits weeping for the princess to return. She will drop her embroidery when she...
I'm back. I have acquired groceries, and I also listened to 50 pages of The Haunting of Hill House. I was sitting here for a minute just kind of going back through, glancing at a few lines I thought were interesting. I want to go back and highlight. This book is really awesome at setting up atmosphere, and it is also really good at building the characters up. I feel like Shirley Jackson's writing is brilliant. Just the way that she writes, it gives you just this sense of foreboding that things are just not right, that the house is just not right, and she doesn't even have to be overt about talking about how the house is haunted. You just get the feeling from the story. And honestly, I absolutely love this story. It is so creepy. And I was thinking, if anybody has not watched the show on Netflix, and if you are interested in the show on Netflix, be aware that the name of the house and like the vibes of the house, that's the same. And the character names, 3 of them, are the same. Outside of that, it's a completely different story. If you watch the show, it's a completely different story than reading the book. Honestly, I like both of them for what they are. I absolutely loved watching the show with my best friend. We watched it together, and I had a great time with that. I also very much love this book. I think that it is just so well written. So if you do decide to watch that, just be aware going in that it's completely different. So anyway, I'm gonna go home now and put away groceries. I'm going to try to read to page 100 right now, and then I may pick up night books just to break it up. Or if I have a little time to sit and read, I'll pick up What Moves the Dead again. I just haven't had time to physically read, and I would really like to pick that book back up whenever I have an opportunity today, if I'm able to. It's just usually difficult to be invested in a physical book whenever my children are yelling at me. But I am off now. I will catch back up as soon as I have more to update on. Hey guys, it's Thursday. I said I was going to wrap up this vlog yesterday, but I didn't. I didn't make time to finish it yesterday, and I honestly didn't feel like doing a lot of editing yesterday, so here we are on Thursday. But on the bright side, I did read 835 pages over the course of Summerween, and I feel pretty darn good about that. I'm going to do a quick wrap up of all of these books because I have already talked about all of them. I'm not going to go into detail. The first book, I read 11 pages of What Moves the Dead. I never really picked it back up. I think I read a couple pages today, but I never really picked it back up. I can tell you guys that this is really, really good writing, and it is very creepy, and maybe if I finish it before I start my next vlog, I'll tell you guys more about it then. I wrapped up The Haunting of Hill House. Still love this just as much as I always have. Still 5 stars for me, and honestly, if you want something that is very well written and has creepy atmosphere and just like unstable characters, pick this one up because it is fantastic. I also read all of 10. I wrapped this one up, and I was not impressed. To be honest with you, I think that this was pretty weak and probably my least favorite book that I read over the course of this week. I think that the characters are just poorly done, and by the end of it, I was over the characters, and the way that it ended, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So honestly, I wouldn't waste my time reading this one. I guess it is reminiscent of And Then There Were None, at least from what I understand of that book, because I have not read it, but like from what I've heard about it, this follows that same pattern. Honestly, I wouldn't say this is a slasher. I just feel like the characters should have been written as college students instead of high school students, and overall, this just didn't really cut it for me. You might like it more than me, but it was just okay. Next up is like my favorite book that I read this whole entire week, and that's the Seance Tea Party, and this book was so incredible. It was adorable, it was absolutely fall themed, and just the perfect book to make you feel in the fall spirit, and also just all the feels. It was just so sweet. I know I've said that so many times, but I can't express to you enough how sweet this book is and how gorgeous the illustrations are. Please go check this book out. It's amazing. And finally, this book carried over, I think, from last week maybe. I've been reading this for a little while as a buddy read, But I finished The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I loved it. I think that the ending is incredible. I loved everything about it. I think that the beginning is slow, but honestly, I was never bored with it. I absolutely loved this story, and I liked it better than Survive the Night. I've liked all of Riley Sager's books so far, but this one is probably my second favorite of all of his books. Home Before Dark is my first favorite, but I just really, really loved this story. I think that it's going to be a change of pace for those of you who might not have liked his last book, but you should check this one out because honestly, if you like Riley Sager's writing, he really steps it up in this one in my opinion, and I think that it's really good. So I was able to complete a total of 3 books for Summerween in their entirety, and then I did finish Riley Sager's book. It was only like 98 pages I had left of that one. So I finished all 4 of these, and I've 835 pages. I feel really successful right now. I'm really proud of myself for how much I did read. I'm so sorry that this vlog has been all over the place. I will try to get it together in the future. My house is always pretty chaotic, so I just kind of go with the flow as much as possible, and that makes me a bit scatterbrained. But I hope that you had a good time hanging out with me for this vlog. If you have read any of these books, or if you're interested in chatting about them, please drop me a comment, and I will be happy to talk to you. I will catch you guys in the next one.